share a folk tale about the paces of the moon. All students picked a character from the folk tale, then chose an instrument to represent that character. We next composed our own music to accompany the story. We hope you enjoy our musical rendition of Papagayo.
This is a story about a mischief maker parrot named Papagayo and the night creatures he liked to play tricks on. A spider monkey, an armadillo, a sloth, a frog, a cricket, and a bat, and how they worked together to save the moon from the moon dog. One bright morning, Papagayo woke up with the sun. He ruffled his bright feathers and opened his yellow beak and greeted the morning with a raucous... The night creatures were fast asleep, but Papagayo was awake, and he was ready to make mischief. Sometimes he would steal fruit from the spider monkey. Sometimes he would surprise the sloth and send her running as fast as a sloth can run. Sometimes he would fly high up in the sky, clutching a big nut, then drop it with a crack on the armadillo's shell. Sometimes he would scoop the cricket and the frog onto his back and take off into the sky, knowing full well that crickets and frogs hate to fly. Sometimes he would tell the bat she overslept. Whatever silly tricks Papagayo was up to, he always made a lot of noise. This disturbed the sleep of the night creatures. They would wake up and say, "Please be quiet, Papagayo," but he would not stop squawking. Or they would complain, "Not so loud, Papagayo," but the parrot still wouldn't stop. They decided there was nothing they could do. At night, while Papagayo slept soundly, the night creatures would venture into the moonlight. They would gaze at the white sugar moon and croon quiet songs all night long. As dawn approached, they would settle down to sleep through the hot jungle day. No sooner had the night creatures closed their eyes than Papagayo was up, looking for fresh fruit and fresh mischief. Many miles away in the heart of the rainforest, something stirred. It was the ghost of an ancient moon dog awakening from a deep, deep sleep. This ghost of a dog was a moon eater, and when he woke up, he was very, very hungry. He saw the moon, round, sweet, delicious, hanging in the sky. The bony moon dog slipped from the ruins and floated up into the sky. He loped along the pathway of the stars toward the moon. All the night creatures gasped when they saw the fierce moon dog pounce on the moon. They watched in terrified silence as he took a great big bite out of it and leaped across the starry sky, disappearing back into the dark forest. Every night at midnight, the moon dog came to eat the moon. As the moon dog grew fatter and fatter, the moon became thinner and thinner. After 7 nights of this moon-munching madness, the creatures of the rainforest could no longer sleep. They were so distressed. They sat in disbelief. "Croak," said Papagayo loudly. "Why all the sad faces?" "It's terrible," cried the night creatures. "Each night the moon dog has eaten a bit of our beloved moon until there is only the thinnest sliver left." "Why don't you stop him?" asked Papagayo. "Because we're afraid there is nothing we can do," they all cried in unison. "Nothing? Nothing? Croak, there is always something one can do. I will stay up with you all night, my friends, and we shall see what is to be done." That night, Papagayo kept a vigil with the scared and quiet night creatures. It was very dark because the moon was now just a slender crescent. Suddenly, the moon dog leaped into the sky. He was bigger and fatter than ever. He greedily licked the last sweet bit of the moon. "Oh no," groaned the night creatures. "What shall we do?" "Make noise!" shouted Papagayo. "You must make the loudest noise you can muster." The night creatures were quiet and timid, but they began to make noise, gradually becoming louder. The moon dog was frightened by all the raucous. He jumped off the moon and ran through the sky. He fled along the pathway of the stars and disappeared into the darkness. "We did it!" shouted the night creatures. "We scared away the moon eater. How brave we are!" Papagayo cocked his head and clucked. "Now that the moon dog has tasted the sweetness of the moon, he is sure to sneak back. When he comes again, remember what you must do." The night creatures were grateful to Papagayo, and now when the parrot sings his loud, raucous song, the night creatures don't mind a bit.